our children have been groomed in a different way. Even from when you and I were younger, we didn't expect as much as children expect now.
Yeah.
So to be able to give a gift that touched the heart that was so small, because that was a small token, but it meant something big to somebody else. How did that make you feel?
It feels so good to give, and it was such a beautiful reminder, like how good it feels to give. And we just don't. I think we forget. I think we just, like, my heart is attached in a different way to everything I give. I just saw James Burwell's name pop up. I haven't really been paying attention to the remarks, but I saw James's name. And by the way, James is a giver to his core. Everything about James Burwell is about giving and making sure everybody has what he has. And this is a sentiment that is in Africa. The tour guide was talking to us, Abu, about COVID and how his village was struggling, and he wiped out his entire savings account to make sure that his village was taken care of, because if he has it, everybody has it. And that's like how it's a sentiment that just is there. I don't know that we live like that. I know we don't live like that as a whole, right? It's every person for themselves, and it changed how I think, and it changed every moment. Like now when I give a tip, like I think about that in a different way. When I am able to donate somewhere or give back somewhere, my time, my money, whatever it is, my talent, it has a different impact.
Definitely. And that sums it all up, because if I give to Marci gives to Dana gives to Monica gives to Ashia, everybody is serviced and everybody is taken care of, which I think is the way that God intended for us to live. But now everybody is so self-absorbed. So it's just like, well, as long as Ty is good, Marci gonna have to fend for herself.
Yeah.
If we all take that approach, and that's why James is my best friend. So you can shout James out all you want, sis. James belongs to me. I'm going to put that, I got to go on record with saying that. James, let him know. James said, yes, ma'am, Marci. We collectively rise together. If you want to go far, go alone.
Go together.
If you want to go fast.
Yeah, if you want to go fast, go alone.
But if you want to go far, go together. We are at the top of the hour, Marci. Because I can't leave without telling you what I feel about this picture and what you feel about it. But your last and final thoughts that you want, because the people are out here, they are tuned in and they are listening. What did this trip, this transformation do for Marci French?
Well, that right there is Jarabuso Kamara. That was my African name I was given on that day at Goree Island, which was the final port that most people saw before they left their home. It was it's called the Door of No Return. It's the last place they went through when they left Africa to embark on the Atlantic slave trade. They're changing the name from the Door of No Return to the Door of Return, because so many of us are going home to visit this location. And in that moment, I never felt more myself. And it was, a time to really take in all the love and all of the everything, all the spirits of my ancestors and everything that they endured so that I could have this life right here. Somebody somewhere got on a boat and took the ride, survived the life of being stripped of their name, stripped of their language, stripped of the religious or spiritual practice, completely stripped, and had a child. And then that child had a child, all the way down to someday I'm born. And I was grateful we did libations for our ancestors, known and unknown. And that moment, it just felt like it all came together. I felt like I carried the weight of my ancestors there. And I also want to say I took a moment, and my girls from Melanin and Multifamily, I took a moment there, and I took all of your spirits there with me as well, to know that I hope someday we can all go together there. But I took a moment to think of each and every one of you, and to carry you in my heart as I stood in that point, and know that the work that all of you are doing too, to make a difference in our industry and outside of our industry, is because your ancestors came through that port as well.
We love you for you to say that this is the picture where you felt yourself, I want you to know this is the picture where you looked most like yourself too. This is a picture where I was able to see all of Marci. I was able to see the Black woman, and not to negate the white side of you, not knowing if that is the politically correct term to use, the Caucasian side of you. But in this photo, I see the Black woman in you, and I want to let you know that I'm proud of you because I know how it is to step into who you boldly are, to have your fist in the air, to have your braids going, and to stand as a true Black woman, because you are somebody who can pass for anything into any room. So when you decide to make a choice to take a stand, to say that no, I am a Black woman, that opens doors for the rest of us. That gives the rest of us the courage to be all the Blackness that we are, and to walk right behind you. So when you wonder why we're following you in those rooms, why Marci is the OG of the group, Marci this, and you're like, y'all, this is why. This is because. So continue to be bold, continue to take a stand, and continue to be Marci French, because we are following you, we are looking at you, we are cheering you on, and we are servants waiting to work with you, alongside with you, and for you. I personally love you, and I thank you so much for sharing your journey on Talking with Ty.
Thank you for having me, Ty, so much. I appreciate this time.
You're welcome. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Please continue to follow Talking with Ty. Next Tuesday, we're going to have Stephanie Anderson from Grace Hill on with us. And Stephanie
Happy
and I will
birthday,
be...
Stephanie. Today's her birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday to Stephanie. And I heard you say that this is your birthday week. So happy birthday to you also. I wish I was in Miami to hang out with you at the beach, honey, but I will get a chance to love on you when I see you in San Diego. So until the next time, Marci, thank you so much, and you have an amazing day.
You too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.